Welcome to the installation guide for the Schlage S480 digital touchpad rim lock. Please check that you have received all the contents as depicted. These are the tools you will require during installation. Please ensure you take a moment to read the instructions carefully and take the appropriate safety precautions during this process. Before we commence with the door preparation, please check that the door opens and closes smoothly without any binding. Prior to installing the product, identify what side of the door it will be fitted to. By facing the door from the outside, you can determine if it opens towards you or away from you. For doors that open towards you, use the LHR or RHR drill hole centers. Otherwise, if it is opening away from you, use the LH or RH drill hole centers on the template. Be mindful to rotate the template to the side of the door you're installing the product on. Please note that the keypad should always be fitted to the outside of the door and the rim lock on the inside. In this instance, the door is opening inwards, so we will use the 58mm template to assist with our door and frame preparation. At this point, mark on the door between 900 and 1100mm, taking the middle of the rim lock as your baseline. Standing on the inside of the door, use the installation template for the S480, fold the template and stick it to the door. Mark the center point of the 32mm drill hole on the inside of the door only, and also mark both fixing holes for the mounting plate located above and below the center hole. Also mark the 2 screw holes on the top and bottom of the template depicting the strike box. Leave the remaining 4 holes on the strike box until later to allow for adjustability. From the inside of the door, using the center hole marking, drill a 3mm pilot hole all the way through the door, ensuring that this hole is straight and level. Starting from the inside, use a 32mm hole saw to drill out the center hole, but don't drill all the way through. When approximately halfway through, repeat the process from the outside to avoid damaging the surface of the door. Use a 3mm drill bit on the inside of the door to drill out the markings for the 2 mounting plate holes, which are located above and below the center hole. Be mindful not to exceed the depth of the screw or drill through the door. Using the 3mm drill bit, drill 2 pilot holes on the frame as per the strike box template hole markings. If installing on pre-drilled doors, use the center hole on the mounting plate and adjust the position of the mounting plate so it aligns with the edge of the door once the S480 rim lock is fitted. Ensuring that the Schlage brand symbol is at the top, fit the keypad to the outside of the door by inserting it into the 32mm hole, pulling through the wiring loom. Fit the wiring loom through the center of the mounting plate hole whilst fitting it to the inside of the door, ensuring the etched strike box symbol is facing the leading edge of the door. Using the 2 M5 30mm metal screws provided, secure the mounting plate to the keypad. Make sure that the line markings on the mounting plate are aligned with the center of the hole. Then fasten your screws. Now secure the mounting plate to the door using 2 FH1 30mm timber screws into the previously drilled vertical pilot holes. Once completed, using a 3mm drill bit and the mounting plate as a guide, drill 3 additional pilot holes to the depth of the screw, not going through the door, and fit the FH1 30mm timber screws to the leading edge of the mounting plate. Connect the wiring cable to the rim lock by matching the white lines on the connectors and firmly fit them together. Remove the battery cover and fit the lock over the mounting plate by aligning the recessed part of the rim lock undercarriage with the plate. Then secure it to the mounting plate using the 4 M5 29mm metal thread screws supplied. It is important that the deadbolt on the rim lock is aligned with the cutout in the strike box. If the surface of the frame is not level with the door, you will need to mark an outline around the strike box and chisel out the frame until it is aligned with the surface of the door. Using the pre-drilled top and bottom pilot screw holes on the frame around the door, fit the strike box using 2 FH1 30mm timber screws. At this stage, don't fully tighten to allow enough movement sidewards for adjustment later. Now close the door and check for gap alignment by rotating the deadbolt dial manually to ensure that the bolt fits into the strike box evenly without any friction. Move the strike box sideways, bringing it closer or further away from the rim lock to ensure that the deadbolt is more than halfway inside the strike box cutout. Once the strike box is in the ideal position, tighten the 2 FH1 30mm timber screws firmly and remove the black deadbolt guide sleeve. Using the strike box as a template and a 3mm drill bit, drill the remaining 4 pilot holes located on either side of the adjustment screws on the strike box, securing it firmly with 4 FH1 30mm timber screws provided. Install 4 supplied AA batteries into the battery compartment, taking note of the correct direction matching the polarity as indicated. With the door closed, test the inside rim lock is functioning properly. Press the chrome lock-unlock button to check that the internal rim lock is automatically throwing and retracting the deadbolt. With the door open to avoid being locked out, test the outside keypad by pressing and holding on the center of the screen until the numbers appear. If the bolt is retracted, press 0 to throw the bolt. Then press the keypad again and enter the preset factory pin code. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, star to retract the bolt. If working properly, you are ready to register your own user pin codes. Refer to page 10 of the S480 user manual for a detailed explanation of registering a pin code in normal mode. Note, this process will erase all existing pin codes. With the door open, remove the battery cover. Press the 10 key button located on the edge of the battery compartment briefly. This will light up the keypad, allowing you to enter a new 6 to 12 digit pin code followed by the star symbol. Press the star symbol a second time to complete the registration process. Now with the door still open, re-enter in your new pin code to test it will unlock. To register any of your credentials, simply press the 10 key briefly and touch them against the keypad to enroll one or all of these. Once finished, press the star key to complete this registration and test to ensure correct operation. For all other programming options, refer to the S480 Digital Touchpad Rim Lock User Guide. Then fit the black rubber screw caps, replace the battery cover, and recheck the card works with the door closed. You have now successfully installed and set up your Schlage S480 Digital Touchpad Rim Lock. Thank you for choosing the Schlage S480 as your electronic entry door solution. For more information regarding this product or any of Schlage's other door solutions, please refer to our websites.